Hello, my name is Anis Kamsani and I am going to present the top 4 films and series that you should watch on Netflix. Ever felt confused when you are on Netflix? Do not know what to watch? The Netflix Top 10 feature is an overview of what people are currently watching on Netflix. The Top 10 segment shows the most popular movies and series watched by subscribers every day, which can help to find your desired movie. Scrolling through the Netflix library can be quite a difficult job. The streaming giant is home to thousands of films, series and original content with options for all genres. Luckily, there are pretty good movies and series that you should not miss. The first movie that I am going to recommend is The Pursuit of Happiness. So this movie was released on 2007. Just Go Get Happy was what the main character, Chris Gardner, repeatedly uttered in one particular movie scene. This tells in the simplest way that the storyline is not about a journey to be the richest stockbroker or an effort to save a broken marriage life. It's about keeping it alive with the ones you love every day. The film itself can be described as the purest form of love that everyone can portray. The greatest part is that there is no scenes like this that really specifically portray that. It can only be seen with the aid of the main character alone. The word and the narrative he spoke and the things he did all prove that despite life being a bundle of failures and suffering, something positive will come out of everything. In summary, this film is all about a self-help book in a 1 hour 57 minutes movie. There have been chapters in this film that will help the viewer benefit from their ordinary mistake, how to heal from them, and how to explore their full ability with a few opportunities as they are. The last and most important lesson is that the happiness is a pursuit, except that it can only be achieved deep inside oneself. The second movie that I will recommend is The Devil All the Time. This movie was released in 11 September 2020. Awesome cast, and this is one of the most intriguing thrillers, mostly thanks to the phenomenal roles played by Bill Skarsgård, Sebastian Stan, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland, and more. Since they were so devoted to portraying their characters, with this kind of result, it's practically hard to get your eyes off the screen. Story-wise, it was alright for a crime thriller. This film reflects on the serious topic of religion, faith, and sacrifice. Symbolism and metaphor are also essential here. It's well thought out and well produced from start to finish. Every scene is weighted with thematic or plot significance, and that's what makes it so great. So just imagine what a film like this can do as all of Alice's actors perform. On to the third, this is a series, Dark. This was released in 1st December 2017. Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitle, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films, said director Bong Joon-ho during his Golden Globe speech for Best Foreign Language Film. It seems clear that people need to see more foreign movies and series, as there are many more amazing movies to be found. This 3-season German series Dark is also no exception. The mind-blowing science fiction storyline laced with time travel and dilemmas, each episode slowly builds on itself as it offers just enough details to persuade you to watch the next episode. Each episode is dark and sinister as shown in both the color scheme and soundtrack. Although the visual and haunting music can be unsettling, the plot is so compelling that the audience could not afford to look away. Seriously, the show is going to transform the way you think. It has the thematic depth of the 2000 The Space Odyssey and Interstellar, but with the satisfaction of being a 3-season series rather than a 2-hour film. As those films, it also calls for undivided focus and multiple watching in order to properly process what's going on. A moment of distraction may mean losing a crucial details. In other words, don't just bring it on as a background noise. So moving on to the fourth, Pose. This series was released on 2018. This is one of my favorite because the director is one of my favorite, Ryan Murphy. The plot is aching now and as old as the hills of Hollywood. Pose is a classic New York fairy tale influenced by the 1990 Burning in Paris documentary with imperial notes of everything from John Water to Flame. Blanca Rodriguez worked in a nail salon by day and break free from the House of Plenty by night. One of the many themes competing in the underground ballroom scene, mainly inhabited by Black, Latino, trans, and gay people. Basically, Pose is about the glamour of the ballroom fighting with the AIDS crisis, transphobia, misogyny, and bigotry. This series is at its finest as it tells the kind of story that no other series can do, and with the bittersweet yet relatively positive worldview which some are afraid to adopt.